joining us here on the Rich Eisen Show. As you know, we're all about the punters here. I'm the one who screamed punters are people too many years ago when Brian Anger got drafted before Russell Wilson by the Jacksonville Jaguars back in the day. Joining us here now on the Rich Eisen Show, 30-year-old rookie from the New Orleans Saints by way of Australia and the University of Miami, Lou Hedley, here on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you, Lou?
Great, mate. I'm happy to be here.
Thanks for saying that. Greatly appreciate it. What's going through your mind as you're getting set to kick and punt against the Tennessee Titans as a 30-year-old in the NFL now? Lou, what do you got for me?
Yeah, so last week was a little crazy, but that all settled down now. So just like any other week, it's the same preparation going into week one against the Titans.
So how long have you been, if you will, dreaming for this moment, Lou?
I think I come over here in 2017. I went to junior college in San Francisco, and obviously the goal out of there was to go to a big college program, and I was fortunate enough to get a scholarship to the University of Miami. And then, once I started at Miami, the next goal was obviously to make it into the NFL. So it's been a long time coming. And like I said, it feels like it's flown by. And just very fortunate, blessed to be in the situation I am and ready to go week one.
And so, when who was the first person in your life to say, how does American football sound to you?
I had a coach when I used to play Australian rules football. I always had a pretty big kick. So I had a coach, Coach Brew, his name was. He kind of told me, you should give American football a crack. And I didn't really know there was any pathways into it. But now, fortunately enough, for young Australians, there's academies over there that kind of teach AFL players, Australian rules football players, how to kind of kick an American ball and kind of show them the pathway into college football over here. So once I figured out how to go down that path with Pro Kick Australia, they kind of, told me I've got a shot at making a big time college and potentially going to the NFL. So from there, I just kind of followed suit. And like I said, ended up at City College of San Francisco, to the University of Miami, and then very fortunate enough to sign with the Saints.
All right. Well, Lou, there's so much about your past that has been already discussed, but I need to know what's true and what's not. As you know, in our world, some things are not true. They sound false in our world, and that's how we play a game on the Rich Eisen Show called Celebrity True or False. Normally, we play it with actors, actresses, musicians, writers. You were the first punter to play it, Lou. So are you prepared for this big moment?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Here we go. Lou Hedley, Celebrity True or False. Hit it. We have some nice producing value here.
Celebrity True or False.
You can't handle the truth.
Yes, there it is. Punters are celebrities too. All right. First up for you, Lou Hedley. True or false? The population of your hometown in Western Australia is 351.
False.
That's false. Okay. What is
maybe it's true now, but when I was living there, I think it was about 700. So possibly it's gotten smaller for sure.
Oh, so the population was doubled at that town.
Yeah.
What is the name of your hometown in Western Australia? Okay. And what was life like there for you with 700 people?
Yeah, so it was a small fishing town. There wasn't much kids at the school. So I remember my brother's 3 years older than me. I think we were in the same classroom. When we played sports, I was kind of on the same team as him. So, there wasn't enough people to kind of spread it all out. But when I was 12, I ended up moving into the city, maybe 10, moving into like the city suburbs. So I got an idea of what, everything else looks like. But yeah, growing up until about grade 6, I was kind of in a really small fishing town.
Number 2 on this list, Lou Hedley, true or false, you worked for years as a scaffolder before trying American football. Is that true?
That is true, yes.
How long?
So I think I started scaffolding when I was 17. So about 5 or 6 years until, then I decided to come over to America and give college a crack.
Okay, so that's your first ever hang time is scaffolding, is what you're saying, Lou?
Yeah, I was hanging up there in a harness, well before kicking a football.
How high have you ever been hanging from a harness in your life, Lou?
I don't know, maybe about 50 meters. I don't know what that translates to feet, but pretty high. Skyscrapers and stuff like that gets the blood going for sure.
Okay. I was told there would be no math on this. Chris, how high is 50 meters in feet? What do you got for me right there?
It's about 175 feet.
Did you just do that off the top of your head?
Yeah, it's like 3 point whatever
All right,
meters.
that's impressive.
Feet.
Okay, next one for you, Lou. True or false? You co-owned a tattoo parlor in Indonesia.
That is true.
How the hell did that happen?
So my one of my best friends, Nathan Wilson, he actually plays in the AFL back home. His stepdad is Balinese, and so he could illegally, run a business over there. So we all put a certain amount of money in, and we'll run a shop over there called Rosemary Tattoo. It's actually still up and running there in Bali, but I ended up selling my share of the shop to put forward to junior college.
Do you have a Fleur-de-lis tattoo now? You got one?
No.
Why not? What's up?
All right, maybe it's coming. Maybe we got one coming.
Okay, so then what's the most interesting ink that you have?
I got many tattoos that people find interesting. I got aliens. I got spaceships abducting cows. I got a lot of things on my body.
So you believe that there is alien life form then that abducts cows, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I guess so.
So
that was I got those tattoos when I was a little younger.
Okay.
About 12 years ago. So
okay.
But yeah, sure.
All right, last one for sure. Okay, last one for you. True or false? You wore 94 at Miami because that was Dwayne Johnson's number at Miami.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. Why is that, Lou? Why'd you do that?
Well, I'm not really big on numbers. You know what I mean? I didn't really mind what number I was going to wear, but getting recruited to Miami, I obviously learned about the history of it, and when I found out that The Rock went there and wore number 94. I was a huge fan of his growing up. Me and my brother used to watch all the wrestling matches. I thought it would be cool to follow in his footsteps and get 94 back on the map at Miami.
Okay. Did you ask for it specifically?
When I got there, no one was wearing 94, so I did ask if I could wear it. It was available.
And we just saw on the screen, he's tweeted at you.
Yeah, so he reached out when I first signed with Miami.
Okay.
And then he actually sent me a really nice video message before the draft process, wishing me luck with everything. And then, once he found out the news about me signing here, he kind of sent me another couple of nice tweets as well. So I appreciate that a lot.
Have you had the gumption to ask Cam Jordan if he would give up 94 there in New Orleans for you, Lou?
Yeah, no, I think that's the big fella's number to keep.
So it's what we call a non-starter. You did not do that at all.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Very good. All right, Lou, thanks very much for zooming in here. 30-year-old rookies are always fascinating. Punters are fascinating to me as well. Go punt. Go hit the can you hit the Superdome roof, do you think?
It'd be a tough task. If anybody ever hits that roof, it might be the biggest punt in NFL history.
Okay. Let's see it. Let's see it against Tennessee. Give it a try, Lou. Thanks for zooming in.
I appreciate it, Rich. Thanks for having me on the show, man.
Anytime. That's Lou Hedley of the New Orleans Saints getting set to punt in the National Football League at age 30. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.